for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. We've got game one of this 5-game postseason series between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago White Sox. Game one of the National League Championship Series is next. So here is Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runners on the move for second. Bounce it to the left side. And right to the spot. The shortstop just vacated. A base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Trevor Story steps in now. No swing as he foul tips it here. And right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 1-1. That misses 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
A 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Cheats into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball. Right side. Diving effort there, but will come up empty. It's a base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Robert comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. In now for Colorado, C.J. Cron. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Popped up, cheats, and foul ground. Play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 on with 2 away, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. Good lead off the second there, now the pitch. Blackmon on second, Story at first, 2 out in the inning. Down and away, ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Aaron Bummer gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first inning, as they certainly didn't get the start they had hoped for. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And this one runs in on it. Into the box, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Rounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Home plate now. Jorge Polanco pops this one up. And no one will get this one. A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Tapia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next, it'll be Mookie Betts from the stretch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy's such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Robert, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's obviously not seeing this guy at all right now. 2 off-balance swings.
Oh, wow, what a stop. How about that? Striding in for the Rockies, number 9. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder on the run. And he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The right fielder, number 15, Ronald Tapia.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts on the run. And foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now to the plate, Elias Diaz.
Batting up, the catcher, number 35.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting a sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Anderson scoops it up on to second for the force out. So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw will not be on time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Gavin Sheets. He'll get caught chasing the bad one there at strike 1. And this is downstairs for a ball, 1-1. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
On to first, and they get them both. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Drilled right back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Top of the third set to get underway. And digging in is the veteran DH, Charlie Blackmon. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there, strike 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 away now in the Colorado third. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Set and the pitch. Fouled off. lays off for ball one. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are two away. Two down, no one on base. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And a ball 1-0. Ball two with a sinker that runs off the inside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Sinker misses, ball 4. So next to hit is C.J. Cron. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 the count. McMahon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another backwood slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. Popped him up. Anderson has a play. And the inning is over. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Now another 1-2. This is squirted up the first baseline, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, outside.
One out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Outside, 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. This is on the ground over the first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Goodwin. A base hit in his first trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And now, hard hit Polanco. Hard hit towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. Next, it'll be Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last debut. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Goodwin, runner at first with two gone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Runners off for second. Now a swinging bunt. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. It's 1-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he is out on the tag. Now to the plate. Here is number 9 as we begin the top of the fourth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next up, Raimel Tapia flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Tapped up the third base line. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. If you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now here's the first offering. Elias Diaz will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Anderson onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Stepping up is Jose Ramirez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
At the ball.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Turner is there. He's got it one away. So next to bat will be Gavin Sheets. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. So 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fool that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away
The
now.
batter, number 7.
First pitch of the AB now, as he grounds one briskly to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Here now is Trey Turner. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The second baseman.
First offering.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled off. The next 0-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Now another 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Another one sent foul. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Next to hit, Trevor Story. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Julio Urias takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please.
Brendan Rodgers will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ballgame. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Fouled away.
Engel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Carter fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to dig in, Jorge Polanco. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known.
We'll have to leave it there as the play. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. And stepping in, Sam Hilliard flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Next, here is number 9. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the first pitch.
That's outside.
Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. The batter will be Luis Robert. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Cron is under it, 1 away. Next to hit is Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Carlos Estevez, right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Stepping in now, Gavin Sheets. No balls and 1 strike. Set with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer him dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
The batter, number 7.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner has it. The tag, and he is out. 7th inning ready to roll. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Robert comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First pitch of the AB now. And there's a base hit on the line. To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon in there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Liam Hendricks takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
No balls and a strike to count. Swings through it for strike number 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sheets is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Engel. Now here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tapia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the 1st out. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Brian Goodwin. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Another try at 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
The second base.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers.
The third baseman, number 7, Brendan Rodgers.
He's set. Here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now tying is barked out by the home plate umpire. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he popped him up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now back, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Left fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate, Luis Robert. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to the left side. Story picks it up. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Next to stand in is Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Number 63 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Tapia is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now to bat, Gavin Sheets struck out in his last trip to the plate. Andrew Vaughn will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
The catcher, Yasmani.
They get a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Fly ball out toward right field. Waiting on it is Tapia. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Raimel Tapia. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. Out in front of it, strike one. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
They'll try again, 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready now is Trey Turner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Polanco moving to his left. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The White Sox take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Julio Urias earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi White. Got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. We're digging in for Game 2 of this 5-game postseason series between the Colorado and the Chicago White Sox. Game 2 of this year's NLCS starts right now. So now into the box is Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Colorado, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch.
Bouncer to the left side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Betts is there. 2 down. Now at the plate, here is Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Engel is under it, and he makes the catch. So stepping in is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
White Sox, the shortstop, Tim.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. 1 out, bases empty. That will bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in next, Jose Ramirez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Ramirez.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Hilliard able to track it down for the second inning set to go. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Left side. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. One strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back the center fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. In now, number 9. And there he goes towards second. He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. He's set to lead off the whole half of the second. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Robert is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
He'll be tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. 2-2 one more time. On the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Andrew Vaughn the next to bat. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
All even now, 2-2. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Giving chase is Tapia, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. So take a look at ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Grandal at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now at the plate is Elias Diaz, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. And now in the box, Trey Turner, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And the outfielder's getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The count now at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Leury Garcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Julian Fernandez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 85.
Into the box now, Adam Engel. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he is out on the tag. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Ball 1 strike.
Lifted in the air to center field. Hilliard is there, 2 gone. Striding in is Jorge Polanco, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Trevor Story. Now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Carlos Rodon answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Jonathan Daza will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in next, number 9. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. McMahon at second. Home on at first with 2 down. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And that one yanked just foul. This is line to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Now into the box, Jose Ramirez. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. The batter will be Luis Robert. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Base is empty, 2 away. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. First pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Round first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
A Swing and a miss. That retires. Digging in will be Raimel Tapia. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The right fielder, number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Lifted down the line and left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away
The catcher,
from the stretch. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here now is Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it. Scott Ober, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away now. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
0-1.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So now here is Charlie Blackmon. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Anderson brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there. He's in command, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And the throw to first will indeed. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch. Changeup, 0-1. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the White Sox are off and running now with a leadoff triple.
Now back, second baseman.
Robert Stevenson takes over on the mound here with nobody.
Number 29.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guarantee.
And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swinging bunt. The 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Throw on to first will get him scored 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Split finger pitch that's by him for strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
first baseman.
Stepping in now, Andrew Vaughn. He'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Gavin Sheets will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number
And he pitches 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And it misses. 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
On the run is Tapia. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, number 25.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Next up is Jonathan Daza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in once again is number 9. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Engel gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Daniel Bard comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. Strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Line to the right side. Tapia is there, 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You gotta love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
1-1 the count now. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Count even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Louis Garcia. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Brian Goodwin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting to the right side. Number 18, Brian.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Number 9 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the next to bat will be Adam Engel. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one. And it's 1-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Betts is on the move, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Raimel Tapia. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. The relay throw. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run. Elias Diaz the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So runners at the corners now, nobody out. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Dylan Cease is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Trevor Story steps in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And a throw behind the runner at third. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pause, and the 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he is in there. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Jonathan Daza is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of...
And we'll just leave it there as they make... Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he takes ball one.
Anderson.
Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
So he sets him down swinging. Tim Anderson is retired leading off the bottom of the eighth. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone.
The bounce. Third baseman.
Answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Luis Robert, is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Timing just to take off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
1-2.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And a slider swung on and missed in the side. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 9. Trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Number 9.
Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. A curveball that's low and in dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now it'll be Elias Diaz. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. And he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Call set for the bottom of the ninth. Here comes the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
A ball and a strike now. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner gloves it, and that's the first out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. At the plate now is Mookie Betts. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Zach Collins will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 21.
First pitch of the AB now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Tapia is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Collins is off at first with 2 away. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in the location you like and drive it right now.
And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Hit Wheatley back to the mound. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and